This is AP News Minute. The search for Today Show host Savannah Guthrie's mother enters its third week. The FBI says a glove containing DNA found nearby appears to match those worn by a masked man outside Nancy Guthrie's home the night she disappeared. Savannah Guthrie posted a video Sunday night saying it is never too late to do the right thing. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi met with Rafael Grossi of the International Atomic Energy Agency in Geneva a day before a second round of U.S.-Iran nuclear talks Tuesday. Opening statements began Monday in the trial of Colin Gray, whose teenage son is accused of killing 2 students and 2 teachers in the 2024 shooting of Appalachia High School in Georgia. George Washington, the first U.S. president, rose to fame amid many myths, like the cherry tree story, which his biographer made up after his death, and those wooden teeth. Not true. He actually wore dentures made of ivory, gold, and even human teeth.
Now, the Tennessee Valley's certified most accurate forecast from the Fox 54 Weather Impact Team.
And a good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Fox 54 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Jordan Dressman. It is going to be a fantastic way to start off a new school week across the Tennessee Valley. I know many of the kids had the day off yesterday. 50 degrees at 7 o'clock this morning, 52 at 8, 56 by 9 o'clock in the morning, 60 degrees by the time we get to 10 a.m. Now, I do think some of us are going to notice a bit of an increase in the amount of cloud cover across the Tennessee Valley, but it's not going to be a completely overcast sky. I do think we are still going to get to enjoy a little bit of sunshine. Look at that, 60 degrees by 10 a.m. I want to put that into a little bit of perspective. The average high temperature for this time of year is right around 57 or 58 degrees. We're already going to have surpassed that by the time we get to the later part of the morning. And from there, temperatures are only going to continue to climb as we head into the afternoon. Check that out. Temperatures climbing into the mid and upper 60s today. Again, despite an increase in the amount of cloud cover. It's going to be a wonderful evening. If you're going to be going out for dinner this evening, might I suggest someplace with some sort of outdoor seating arrangement, because it would be a wonderful evening to do that. We don't get a lot of those evenings in mid to late February. 65 at 6, 63 at 7, 62 by 8, 60 degrees by the time we get to 9 p.m. Really is going to be fantastic. And then from there, we stay warm as we head into the overnight and then early into your Wednesday morning with more cloud cover. And temperatures are only going to drop off into the mid and upper 50s. So our low temperatures tonight are going to be where we should be for high temperatures in the afternoon. Wednesday, temperatures climbing into the upper 60s and lower 70s. But the entire forecast can't be good. There, of course, has to be a little bit of a downside, and I suppose the downside is this. There is rain in the forecast, but even that could be shaped around to be a good thing, because we are a bit behind as far as rainfall is concerned in the month of February. We're a couple of inches behind, as a matter of fact. So this rain could be perceived as a good thing, so we can try and get caught back up to where we should be this time of year. Small chance of rain on Wednesday, small chance of rain on Thursday. Better opportunities build into the Tennessee Valley as we head into Friday, Saturday. Maybe a couple of rumbles of thunder are possible this weekend. And then dry Sunday and Monday of next week. Now here's that increase in cloud cover as we head into the later part of the morning, early into the afternoon. But it's not going to be a completely overcast sky. We're going to get to enjoy a little bit of sunshine. But you are going to notice more clouds today and this evening compared to what we saw yesterday and yesterday evening. Where we are going to begin to see that overcast sky build into the Tennessee Valley is going to come Wednesday morning, and then through the course of Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, and then even as we head into the overnight. Here's that small chance of rain that Futurecast is trying to bring into southern Middle Tennessee as we head into Wednesday night and then early into your Thursday morning. We hold on to the mostly cloudy or the completely overcast sky as we head into Thursday morning as well. Don't forget, you can shop for a number of items to prepare your severe weather kit this weekend, Friday through Sunday, tax-free. Now, all of these items have a $94 or less per item limit, so you can't go buy a $150 smoke detector, for example. The smoke detector can only cost up to $94. But there are a variety of things you can purchase this weekend, all forms of batteries, cell phone chargers and batteries, all manner of flashlights, all manner of portable weather radios, self-powered radios, first aid kits. There's a whole list of things you can buy. You can even buy a portable power station, a generator of some sort. I think the cost there is up to like $1,200. Meteorologist Emily Owen is going to have more details on this sort of information as we head into the middle and later part of the work week. But just kind of something to think about if you need those smaller items, again, like your batteries or your flashlights or your NOAA weather radios or maybe your solar powered radios. I know you can buy those sorts of things. Maybe add those to your shopping cart on Amazon this weekend. I'm sure a number of local businesses sell those sorts of things. And maybe you can get some things tax-free. Have a good look at the next 7 days. 69 and 70 Tuesday, Wednesday, 76 on Thursday. Warmest day of the forecast period on Thursday. We do begin to see temperatures slide off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then through Monday of next week. 70 degrees on Friday, 60 Saturday, 55 on Sunday, getting brought back to reality Sunday and Monday. 50 degrees next Monday. Stick around to Fox 54 Plus. Got more weather and traffic updates coming up.
We've learned a man now in a hospital after a shooting, and what Albertville police tell us, it was all while they were trying to serve an arrest warrant. Fox 54's Valentina Chalala is live at the scene now. Valentina, what have you learned so far?
Yeah, Kanisha, when I got here, the whole RV was surrounded by police tape. That's when the police were starting to gather the evidence. They actually ended up also gathering the gun, which you'll be able to see in just a second. But what we know so far is that police were allegedly presenting an arrest warrant, which is when the adult male suspect was shot, allegedly in the abdomen and in the chest, and that's when he got airlifted to the hospital. Now, his current condition is unknown, and we do know that the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency is leading the investigation. I was talking to some neighbors that were just out there. A lot of the neighbors were out here just observing. They said they heard 3 gunshot wounds or gunshots and then a scream. So that's what we have so far. There's a police officer actually right next to me as well, standing in front of the RV. Just to make sure that nobody breaks in, because allegedly they had to use force to break the door open, so the RV is no longer locked. But that is all we know as of now. We will release more information as it becomes available. Live in Albertville, I'm Valentina Chalala, Fox 54 News.
Thank you, Valentina. And as she mentioned, Aaliyah will be handling this investigation. We'll keep you updated on any new information on this case on fox54.com and Fox 54 Plus. Huntsville City Council gives the green light to AlDOT's partnership in expanding the Greenway network. The projects include a new phase of Miller Branch Greenway in West Huntsville with a new 1.6-mile segment, while in South Huntsville, a new multi-use path alongside Bailey Cove Road from 4 Mile Post to Weatherly Road will be added to help connect the Greenway, while also improving pedestrian safety at intersections. For Huntsville's long-term planner, Dennis Madsden, these projects are just a piece of the puzzle to help connect the Rocket City.
When we did the big picture comprehensive plan almost 10 years ago, one of the things we heard from people over and over again was, we love the greenways. We want you to build more of them. We want more connectivity. We want to be able to navigate more of our community by the greenways. And so not only do we have these 2 projects coming online, but I think folks are familiar with the Sky Bridge piece that actually will link the Low Mill neighborhood to downtown, the North Huntsville Greenway, which will link basically downtown all the way up to Alabama A&M. And you can't do those lengths all at once, but we know just if you start doing a segment and a segment and a segment and a segment, year after year, you keep adding another segment or 2 or 3 or 4. The next thing you know, you look up and you've got this incredible network that can get you pretty much anywhere you want to go in Huntsville.
And South Huntsville residents tell Fox 54 they are excited to see the multi-use path come to the area. We spoke with one regular Greenway user about how he uses the network to move around.
I use the Greenway to get outside and clear my head quite a bit, just walking path, come down to Target quite a bit. So them connecting down to the river all the way down to the shopping center, that'll be real nice. Spring right around the corner. I picture myself out here every week. It's yeah.
Yeah, and it looked like spring out there today. Well, the timeline for both projects has not yet been determined as the city partners with AlDOT on construction on the Greenway expansions.
Like Trinidad Chambliss did last week, Tennessee quarterback Joey Aguilar is fighting for his future on the gridiron. The NCAA has a rule saying that time played at a junior college counts as part of a player's overall college career. The Tennessee Volunteers quarterback is arguing that rule is anti-competition. He played 2 seasons at a junior college in California, which under NCAA rules counts towards total eligibility time. NCAA leaders say all members of the Athletic Association agree to the JUCO rule, and they say Aguilar has no data to back up his claim. Let's hear what Aguilar's legal team had to say in court recently.
We're talking about the NCAA in this case. If you're talking about college football, they're the only game in town. They have a complete and absolute monopoly.
When markets are changing, like the NIL market is, so does the legal analysis. Judges must know their limitations as economists, and to measure small deviations in complex business arrangements is not an antitrust function. It's not the point. You don't make small changes to complex business entities. You don't know the outcomes of it.
Aguilar's attorney, Cam Norris, argues that leaving his future in limbo could cost him millions in compensation, including name, image, and likeness deals, or NIL. And we got some big news for one of our schools in our viewing area. After pleading with the Alabama High School Athletic Association about enrollment, Scottsboro High School was officially reclassified to Class 4A in all sports starting next season. Due to a miscalculation and incorrect submissions, Scottsboro was going to be one of the smallest 5A schools next season. However, the change will put them in 4A.
Happy New Year from Beijing, the capital of China. It's not January 1st, but it's the Lunar New Year. It's the first day of the Year of the Horse. The Chinese zodiac has 12 animals, and we've given away to the Year of the Snake and started the Year of the Horse. So what happens on Lunar New Year? Lunar New Year is the biggest holiday in China. If you include the weekends, most people in China get 9 days off. And what do? Well, a lot of them go home to their hometowns. They go home, and on New Year's Eve, they have dinner with their families. It's a big traditional get-together kind of gathering. And then on New Year's Day, a lot of them will go to temples to wish for happiness, for whatever they want in the new year. Another important activity is where we are right now, which is a temple fair. Temple fairs are on the sites of temples or former temples, and they're places where booths are set up and people bring their children, people bring their partners, and they come here for fun, to eat some food, to watch some traditional performances, to buy some trinkets and souvenirs and all that kind of thing. So it's really a day of celebration here in China. The holiday will go on for another week or so, and people will keep enjoying themselves and also relaxing from the busy pace of work while looking ahead to a really great year in the coming Year of the Horse.
Fox 54 Plus has your news, sports, and weather. Start your evening with Fox 54 at 5:30, delivering the latest headlines and live reports straight from the scene. Then, stay informed with Fox 54 News at 9, featuring your Tennessee Valley certified most accurate weather impact team, tracking everything from tornado threats to traffic delays during severe weather. Fox 54 Sports Extra brings you more of what sports fans crave, with deeper insights, expert analysis, and all the action that matters most. On Fox 54 Plus, you'll also find Alabama politics, plus 24/7 weather radar and real-time forecasts to keep you ahead of the storm. Looking for a quick recap? Don't miss Fox 54 Week in Review, highlighting the biggest stories of the week. Jumpstart your morning with Morning Rush. Fast-paced news updates featured with uplifting stories from across the globe. Get your entertainment fix with Getting Real, where we break down movie reviews, top 10 lists, and spotlight the newest film. Die Hard fan? Locked On Sports dives deep into the Crimson Tide, the Tigers, college rivalries, and pro action. True Crime Warrior Style? Killer Cases brings you gripping real-life stories that stick with you. Hungry for more? Cooking with Style serves up mouth-watering recipes that are easy to make and impossible to resist. From movie previews before you head to the theater with Take a Look, to must-know headlines from across the region and around the world with In the News. Watch all of these shows on demand and also on the Fox 54 News app. Available on Android and iOS devices. Streaming 24/7.